No longer am I just a man. Dennis, did we believe a man could fly?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, let's talk about this. Outside. Whoa! Alright, Dennis or Jimmy Olsen, did you like the movie?
Yeah, I would say so. I like that fair bit.
That's fun to hear. Come closer, camera. I have some bad news. It's not a home run. It was not a home run for me, I'm sorry to say. I think it was a little bit too much at once. The humor, I could see a mile away. And there was just a couple of jokes that really worked for me. The message is really nice. I liked the portrayal of Clark Kent and Superman. And the characters Lois and Lex is great. Nicholas Hoult is fantastic. But this plot is fast-forwarded, if that's a way to put it. The humor gets in the way, and it's annoying to say. I love Suicide Squad, I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's good that some people really enjoyed it, like Dennis here, and I'm happy that he did.
Yeah, we just walked out of the movie. Initial worry walking into this movie is that it's too little too late, because we've already had the MCU. The MCU has existed for so long. We already had one DC universe come and go. The superhero movies, they have... They've dominated the market for so long now. Now it feels like a lot of people are starting to maybe fatigue or grow tired of them. Personally, I'm fine with superhero movies or whatever, but you know, a lot of the general public seem to have mixed feelings about them. They're gonna try to build an entire new universe once again, you know. Do I think this is a solid foundation for a new, like, universe or whatever? I'm honestly kind of mixed on it. Because you have a bunch of like metahumans and other characters and superpowered people, you know, you don't just have Superman, it's not just a Superman origin story, you also have the Justice Gang, you know, I mean, this is in the trailers, you have, you know, what was his name, Guy Gardner, you have Hawkgirl.
I was worried about him, but he actually worked out pretty well for me.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific too, you know, so you have them, but in my opinion, like, we get a few hints there, here and there about the Justice Gang, but for the most part, they feel like very one-dimensional characters, like they're just there to, like, yeah, like we're here, like whatever, you know. I guess you don't have enough time to, like, thoroughly explore each and every character. You do get to explore a lot with Superman and a lot with Lois Lane as well, but they already feel like established characters because of the way that the movie starts. It skips a lot of the, you know, typical, like, superhero origin stuff.
It's a lot of exposition right at the get-go, like bam bam.
Yeah, you know, and it skips straight into the action, you know, which, in my opinion, you know, it is a bit refreshing, but you also do need that emotional core and through line of Superman, and you do get a bit of that. You get a hint of that with Pa and Ma Kent in the movie.
That's the best part.
That is the best part of the movie. You know, we needed more of that. We needed more of the humanity, which in many ways we do get with Superman's relationship with Lois Lane. Lex, amazing villain. Like he's Nicholas Hoult is great in the role.
Really good.
The Superman actor David
Corenswet.
Devin Corenswet, like, amazing in the role. Lois Lane, she does amazing too. Like,
Rachel Brosnahan.
Perfect casting on all of those fronts, and they do amazing with the roles. And Lois and Superman's relationship, I found to be very charming, very, very well done, very, very beautiful. I don't know. There was just something missing from this movie. And I don't say that to be negative, to be mean or whatever. I mean, you guys watch this channel. I usually am very, very positive about films and everything. And I try to see the best out of every movie that I see. I don't know if it's because I have grown up with some DC in my time, you know. Batman, of course, I grew up with a lot. Superman, I was aware of growing up, but I never really grew up with a lot of Superman media. Smallville was my Superman thing growing up. So I don't know if it was because I didn't have like a super duper like nostalgic connection to these characters or whatnot. I liked the movie fine, but there was just something missing where I didn't feel as invested as I did in, say, The Suicide Squad or, say, Guardians of the Galaxy, especially Volume 2 or 3. A lot was very superficial and surface level. I don't know, and I don't like to be negative. I really don't want to be, and there was a lot to like, and I love James Gunn as a filmmaker. I really respect him, and there was a lot that I did like about this movie, and that they humanized Superman and made him feel hopeful again, you know, made him feel like a hero. I really appreciated that. So I do come away with this movie with a positive slant on it or spin on it, but there was a lot that I feel could have been improved, a lot that I feel could have been done even deeper. I am mixed on it, but leaning into positive, more like 6 to 7 out of 10, you know? whoever watches this, maybe massive Superman fans, they can come away from this feeling refreshed, feeling happy, feeling hopeful. I really hope that you watching the movie really enjoy it. Go see it. Maybe you're gonna like it even more.
Yeah, I stand pretty firm on the fact that I think it was too much with too little time. I'm not looking forward to seeing it again, but I want this universe to work. I wouldn't have minded if you did the Orange Story again. I think it would have been fine. I think it's time to do the whole thing again. The moral of Superman is with me. His message for humanity is with me. And the inciting incident was interesting, but yeah, very sudden. And it didn't explore it more. So for the next movie, James Gunn, you're not listening, but if by any chance you are, don't be afraid to take time with fewer characters and sparse the action out more, okay? You don't have to go full crazy on us. The audience can actually pay attention. It's colorful, it's fast, it's crazy. It'll keep the kids entertained. But we want a little more these days. Just a little more these days, okay? I root for you, okay? I root for you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the movie is a little bit, it's a tiny bit overstuffed with characters, and there are a lot of them that are just there, just existing. They don't really do a lot. They felt very like I said, one-dimensional. And then there are other characters that are much more enjoyable and much more fun. Being a foundation for an entirely new, like, massive DC universe or whatever, does it do the job? I'd say it does it okay. It does have a hint towards where it might go next, but it certainly doesn't feel like, let's say, an Iron Man or something like that, where it's where with Iron Man, it definitely felt like it was absolutely setting the groundwork for a massive universe. Here, like, there is a scene at the end that, like, hints at it, but, like, yeah, that's about it. And, like, yeah,
Dennis, are you excited about Supergirl, the Woman of Tomorrow?
I mean, of course I am. Like, Millie Alcock, like in House of the Dragon, she was amazing as Rhaenyra. So I'm excited to see her in such a big role like that. Like, yeah, absolutely, it's gonna be cool. And I am hopeful for the future of this universe. This is a pretty good foundation, I would say. I did enjoy the characters, I did enjoy the casting, and I do enjoy the look of the world and the fact that it does feel like a vision from James Gunn. So yeah.
Well said. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Woo!
On to the next adventure. Was that a plane or is that a bird? No, it's the YouTube channels.
Whoa!
Comment below if you watched the video. You know what I tell people when they see us with the camera? I say, well, you know, we're lonely people talking about movies and this is our therapy. We need the camera as therapy. And yes,